Channel. My name is Ricardo and I'm Bujo Boosted. Today guys, I'm going to show you the spread that I use within my bullet journal in order to track my projects. It's a spread that I have created based on the book Getting Things Done by David Allen, and I hope that you will find this video helpful and inspiring. Also, if you like the video, please leave a like down below and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 5,000 and I can't wait to reach that goal. So guys, with no further ado, let's just dive into today's video. Alright guys, first of all, I'm going to show you the making of this spread because I drew it a couple of days ago and I filmed myself, so I'm gonna edit that in right now. This is a 2-page spread. I have a projects list on this side and a someday list on this other side. This spread was inspired by the book Getting Things Done of David Allen. Basically, what you do is that you think about all of the projects that you want to get done. And according to David Allen, a project is not necessarily something hard or big to do. It is something that needs multiple steps in order to achieve, to conclude. But now, why having two different lists? The first list, the projects list, is the one that you use for all of the projects that you plan on working right now or in a recent future. This is the list for all of the projects that are important, that you have already started or you really need to start. While this someday list is for all of those projects that you'd like to work on, but that you don't necessarily need to work on right now because maybe you don't have the time, you don't have the money, or just it's not the right time to work on those. Let's focus on the projects list. As you can see here, I have this section where I write down all of the projects, and here I use this area for the status of the project. Let's have a look at the key down here. So I'm using Chinese characters because they look really nice and they make sense to me. I'm using this character for important projects, this one for urgent projects, this one for projects that I have already started, this one for projects that I moved from my projects list to my someday list, and this one if I completed the project. Now, when thinking about your projects, it's very important to know whether they are important or urgent or both. If a project is urgent, that means that you probably have a deadline, and that means that you need to get it done before a certain date. A project is important if it's going to have a very heavy impact on your future. Important projects may not be urgent, but usually important projects tend to turn into urgent projects after a certain amount of time. Now let's go back to my older projects list so that I can give you an example of important and urgent projects. As you can see here, for example, this was a scholarship for 2017-2018. It wasn't the first column because it is very important. However, it wasn't that urgent because I know that I have time till May for applying, for sending all of the documents. However, if I don't do it on time, this is going to turn into urgent soon. Here, as you can see, I started this project, but I haven't finished it yet. Here, for example, I have an example of a project that is both important and urgent. Now, this, for example, was for me to get a social security number, and that was both important and urgent because I needed one in order to work, and I needed to work because I needed money. So that was both urgent and important. I started and I finished it. As you can see, some projects may not be important or urgent. For example, I had one here for my Bujo Boosted Christmas giveaway that I started and completed. Now, what I like about this system is that it allows me to prioritize my projects. The best thing to do is to just have a whole list of projects and then think about the status. Now, whenever I have free time to work on a project, I go back to this page and I look at what I need to work on. Also, whenever I plan for a new month in my bullet journal, I come back to this page and I see if there is a project I can work on during that specific month. Moving to my someday projects list. Now, this is a list of projects that I'd like to work on, but that aren't necessarily important or urgent. It's always good to have this in mind so that when you have some extra time or during the summer, you can go back to this page and say, hey, I really want to work on that specific project. Now let's have a look at my older Sunday list. I'm going to move most of these projects into my new one very soon. As you can see here, I have a list of things that I'd like to do once in my life. I have Capture My Dreams, for example. I have Learn Mahjong, which is a Chinese game. Send postcards to all my friends over the world. Create a personal website for business. As for the status here, I have two. This one is for moved from someday list to projects list, because maybe you may realize that one of these projects is kind of important and you really want to work on it, so you like to move it from this list to this other list right here. And this one is for completed. So overall, this is a pretty basic and practical spread, and this is one of my favorites, and I've been using it for a couple of months, and I can say that I'm really satisfied with this layout. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know in a comment below what you think about my project spread. How do you keep track of your projects? Have you read the book? What do you think about it? Again, if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel because I post videos every week. So I hope I'll see you soon in my next video next week. Bye!